What is going on, Spotlight Sports Talk fans? In this video, we will be recapping the Philadelphia Eagles getting the win over the Chicago Bears in the NFC Wildcard playoff game. Coming up. What is going on? What is going on, guys? It is your boy Darrion coming to y'all live with another video, man. It is the Spotlight Sports Talk. Thank y'all for being here for another recap of the NFL wildcard games. It was definitely a great weekend for wildcard weekend. It was definitely dope, and a lot of stuff went down in this wildcard weekend. Is a lot that went down, but I definitely want to get into this, and I definitely want to get into it now. The Philadelphia Eagles did defeat the Chicago Bears, but I'm going to just be honest with y'all. I am not impressed with the win at all, and that's just my personal opinion, due to the fact that I just feel like with the Philadelphia Eagles, they are a little bit of a overrated football team. I understand they got the win against Chicago, but what was the real outcome of this game? Did the Philadelphia Eagles win this game, or did the Chicago Bears lose this game? In my personal opinion, I do feel like that the Chicago Bears lost this game more than the Philadelphia Eagles win this game. Trubisky definitely went down the field and got them into field position to kick the field goal. I feel like they took too much time off the clock, where it was 15 seconds left on the clock, and they went for a pass and he overthrew it. I feel like it should have been somewhere where they got the first down, got closer to field goal range. I think if he was closer, Cody Parkey probably would have kicked the field goal. But we can just get straight into these stats, man. It's a lot that I want to get into with this game personally. So let's just go straight into the team stats of this game, due to the fact that I really didn't want to do this game because I don't like the Eagles. I'm not a Bears fan either, but I did not want to see the Eagles win this game. I did not pick them to win, so that is my personal opinion there. But we do have the stat sheet here where Nick Foles, 25 for 40, 266 yards, 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, where Trubisky was 26 for 43, 303 yards and 1 touchdown. In that aspect of quarterback play, when it mattered, Trubisky definitely put them in position to win this football game, but at the same time, Foles drew them down the field after I think they kicked the field goal. After they kicked the field goal, Foles drove them down and they scored a touchdown, the game-winning touchdown against Golden Tate. Sproles had 13 carries for 21 yards, and Jordan Howard had 10 carries for 35 yards. Then you had Alshon Jeffrey. Alshon Jeffrey was coming back to Chicago after he left Chicago to come to the Philadelphia Eagles. So Alshon Jeffrey did have 6 receptions for 82 yards, but did not have a touchdown. But Allen Robinson definitely was the key factor in this game here. And Allen Robinson had 10 receptions, 143 yards, and a touchdown. And this is all coming from a guy where he definitely hurt his knee last year against, not really against, but when he was with the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he got healthy and he left Jacksonville to come to Chicago. So we already know who's the number one target in Chicago, and right now it's looking like it's going to be Allen Robinson as well. But we can just go straight into the actual total yards of this game, in my personal opinion. We do have Philadelphia had less total yards than the Chicago Bears, 356 to 300. That was total yards from both offenses. Eagles did have 2 turnovers, and the Chicago Bears didn't turn the football over. When it comes to first downs, the first downs was definitely close as well, but you had 21 to 17 Eagles winning in the first down bracket. But you do have time of possession, which time of possession was really close as well, where the Philadelphia Eagles did have 30 minutes and 48 seconds of time of possession. But at the same time, if you look at Chicago's was 29 minutes and 12 seconds. So it was pretty close in that aspect of showing it's possible that Chicago could have won this game. But we could go straight into first downs. Like I said, the first downs was 21 to 7. Passing first downs was 17 to 12. Rushing first downs, you had 2 to 3. Third down efficiency was definitely the effective in this game here, where Eagles were 6 for 13 and the Chicago Bears was 5 for 16. So it was almost the same amount at that time. Then you have fourth down efficiency. Of course, the Eagles always go for it on fourth down. We always know this already when they already for one. The plays was definitely close too. Like, if you look at this stat sheet is really, really close. And if you look at it, total plays 64 to 63. Philadelphia only had one more play better than the Chicago Bears. Total drives, they both had 11 total drives. They both was averaging almost 5 yards a carry each. And that was yards per play. Passing wise was 258 to 291. The rushing was really ineffective for both teams tonight. Where you had 42 rushing yards from the Philadelphia Eagles compared to 65 yards compared to with the Chicago Bears. Rushing attempts 23 to 18. Eagles did run the football a little bit more. Red zone attempts was definitely a key factor in this game. Where the Eagles was 2 for 3. And Chicago Bears was 0 for 3, and that's just what it was. It was 3 times they was in the red zone and they could not punch it in. Penalties was almost the same. They just had Chicago Bears did have just more yardage in that as far as that sounds. Turnovers. Like I said, Chicago had no turnovers in this game, and this game was pretty damn close. I have to say it. It was pretty damn close. In my personal opinion, man, Chicago should have won this football game. It's more of a Chicago loss than it is an Eagles win. That's just my personal opinion there. But we do have, as far as receiving wise, we had Allen Robinson had 10 for 143 and a touchdown. Taylor Gabriel had 4 for 37. Alshon Jeffrey was 6 for 82. Then you had Zach Ertz 5 for 52 off of 7 targets. Alshon Jeffrey had 9 targets. But Allen Robinson had 10 receptions. 10 receptions just from this game off of 13 targets. I'm just disappointed in Cody Parkey, man. Cody Parkey, you screwed the Bears season. You screwed it. That's exactly what you did. You screwed it. There's no way that Trubisky, a second-year player, comes down and puts you in position to win the game. Even the fact that Doug Peterson iced it, you still missed the damn field goal. You don't make the one where you make the one where he called the timeout, but you don't make the one when he calls the timeout. Like, what type of stuff are you doing there? I just don't like Cody Parkey. This been his MO all year long. I don't understand. After he had 4 missed field goals that hit the upright or the up left, and y'all don't get rid of him. I just don't understand it. I don't get it whatsoever. Understanding the Eagles won 16-15, but if they're going to think they're going into New Orleans to play like this to score 16 points, then y'all got another thing coming, man. They got another thing coming. I just feel like this defense kept this Bears team in the game, in my personal opinion. It kept them in the game. It showed them that this defense is elite. And the Eagles did not do anything special on offense. They only scored 16 points, which Chicago only allows a little bit less than that in the regular season. As far as the Philadelphia Eagles goes, I think this game, it doesn't prove anything to me, in my personal opinion. It does not prove nothing to me right now. Yeah, of course you beat the number 3 seed. Yeah, blah, blah, cool. People's not going to like this. And it doesn't matter to me if you don't like it. This is my personal opinion, and that's how I feel. Chicago Bears was the better football team on paper, and the Eagles won the game because what Chicago Bears' mistake was. I understand that Nick Foles took them down to score, but at the same time, the Eagles was giving up so many big plays on that last drive. It screwed Trubisky. Cody Parker screwed Bears Nation, and it screwed Chicago Bears from going to advance to the divisional round. That's just my personal opinion there. Nick Foles has to play better. If you think he's going to get 2 interceptions and win a football game, that's out of it. I don't see that happening at all in New Orleans. Drew Brees and them boys are ready to play, and I am picking them in this game. I am taking this New Orleans Saints over the Philadelphia Eagles. I think the Eagles is not going to score up those many points in my personal opinion, but at the same time, you just never know what's going to happen in these NFC divisional playoff games. But as y'all see it now, Chicago loses by 1 point, 15-16 over the Philadelphia Eagles. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Let me know what y'all think. Comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. It is Darrion from the Spotlight Sports Talk, and we see y'all in the next video. Peace.